Pleasant good afternoon to Dr. Joseph, the media, invited guests, and graduating students. This is an ongoing project or program in the self-discipline mastery bartender waiter course directed towards cruise ship employment. At this level, I see productivity very much a product of self-discipline, self-mastery. Why? Disciplined people stick to the task at hand and look forward to accomplish it at a high standard. This is what evidently creates a demand for one's services in the mind of supervisors and managers, seeing that you can be relied upon to perform your specific task or duty. Productivity also comes along with a type of brisk, aggressive-like attitude towards work that encourages other people around you to want to be part of your team or on the same shift with you because of that same disciplined approach, which is commitment, know-how, and execution at the required standard and even higher. Additionally, we have put in place supportive mechanisms to encourage that so important teamwork, where all our students can network to share new ideas, techniques, and solve problems relating to them on the field. Attending one of the hands-on practical workshop of Dr. Joseph's Success, Self-Discipline Mastery, I was very pleased with the way the participants performed, even without the flurry moves, indicating to me that we, ICS, that is Island Cruise Services, in collaboration with Dr. Joseph's Success, are taking steps in the right direction. I must congratulate the graduates once again for sticking to the course, enjoying doing what they had to do. Because, and you have to remember, with self-discipline, you can do it. I thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Henderson. Mr. Lee Gary will now share his experience from the Self-Discipline Master Training. Let us welcome Mr. Henderson.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Throughout this past week, I've learned a lot and have benefited greatly from this training. Just to point out a few areas in which we were trained would be to have these 6 principles to ensure our customers will be able to like us. Having these 6 principles, we ensure that when we go out there, we will make it. Another area to which we work in, we'll be able to have the confidence to get out there and make it happen. To get out there and be able to present ourselves, to sell ourselves, to have that self-discipline. Also, being able to properly present and properly put for a table, for example, a formal and informal table, present that to people. And last but not least, which is my favorite part, and I know some of my fellow graduates enjoyed it, was the bartender lab. I would like to thank Dr. Joseph for her help in making all of this possible, for her flexibility and willingness to help me. Without her, I would not be here today. She made learning the new material very easy, and I was able to pick it up quickly. I enjoyed doing this course, and I developed a love for bartending. And I am confident that we are when we are on the job, we will perform to our best ability and offer excellent services. So my fellow graduates, let's go out there and show them how it's done. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Garway. And now, Ms. Tamisha Christmas will do her best, her very best, to motivate her fellow graduates. Let us welcome Ms. Christmas.
Good day. It's somewhat of a speech, motivational maybe. Let me commence by saying thanks to our Heavenly Father, because without His presence in our life, we would not be able to wake up every day to come to class. And here we are dressed today so pleasantly, through Him giving us the breath of life to be here. Now, welcome ladies and gents, Dr. Joseph, graduates, past graduates, Mr. Henderson, audience, good afternoon. I want to say that I am truly elated to have taken a part in the class with Dr. Joseph. Meeting her just as an individual, one-on-one, helped me as a young woman who is determined to be successful in life. Taking part in her success program has taught me another lesson in life, that you, and only you, along with persistence, create and build your empire. And brought me a step closer to know what growing up is all about, and that self-discipline brings you a long way. For our bartending and waitressing course, we all know that the completion of this course is the first step upon being a part and a member of MSc. My 1 month brought me further knowledge on setting of tables and mixing drinks. Plus, the cold Caribbean at the end was a plus. There is a saying that goes, greater is the power that ties you than the one that divides you. So on that note, if the power is success, let it bind you, instead of being unsuccessful, which will divide you. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Christmas. Thank you. Another round of applause for Ms. Christmas. Dr. Erica Joseph, founder of Success and Insignia, motivating youth in Dominica and the rest of the Caribbean towards job creation in order to enhance their own personal self-development. Dr. Joseph seeks to create higher awareness and transparency within and amongst the growing populace, specifically the youth, in creating jobs for themselves, taking initiative towards self-development, and enacting practical use of their skills and abilities. I now welcome Dr. Joseph to give her remarks.
But of course, good afternoon to you all too. I just came from Miami, Dominica. Okay, how are you feeling today? It is so nice to see you all today. Thank you for coming on time. It's nice having you alive and well. I would like you to continue staying that way. And I'm happy because why? You all made me have fun during that program. I met you for the first time, some of you all, and it really feels like a family thing. So I would like that tie to continue. But first, if I go into my speech, I would like to say thank you to Mr. Henderson, ICS St. Martin, our representative here. Thank you for at least giving us the opportunity in hiring Dominicans to work on board the cruise ship. I mean, that is a big opportunity for you all, and we would like to make sure that the other persons out there can at least grab onto that opportunity. So if it was not for Mr. Henderson and his contacts from St. Martin and Miami, this would not be possible today. So I do not want to take the glory for myself. I want to give thanks to God. Also, thanks to you all for at least investing in yourself. Hey, that's good. You came here. No one forced you. You invested in yourself. I mean, that has a lot to say. So again, this would not be possible if you did not come forward and invest. Okay, so you need to give yourself a really strong hand of applause. Okay, and your next step is to ensure that you are self-discipline all the way on board the cruise ship and even towards the end of your contract. So please, do not feel highly motivated now, and then maybe 2 weeks later down, you feel like, boy, Dr. Joseph, I don't think I can continue. I do not want anyone coming to me with that. If you feel so, you continue the success scroll. Remember, we said 42 weeks into the program. This is just the beginning, all right? So now that you have your success diary, it is to help strengthen you and to ensure that you complete it. You do not put it aside, or you do not wait until you feel demotivated to say, well, let me pick up my diary, or let me give Dr. Joseph a call. I will know if you are not completing the diary. If you are not going through the diary, I will know. I'm asking you, please, in front of our audience, our witness, our media personnel, this continues all the way. Self-discipline is a continuous step. It's not a 2-minute thing, okay? So even after receiving your certificate, this is just the beginning. It means that you're a self-discipline master, yes, but you have to commit yourself to being not just a self-discipline master, but to also handle whatever position that you decide to at least face in your life. Do it successfully, do it honestly, and do it with determination, and most importantly, with love, okay? Remember, you have to greet each and every day with love in your heart. All right, you all remember that, right? Yes, so again, I really had a lot of fun with you all, a lot of love. I will miss you when you're bored. I will miss you, definitely. But you can always keep in touch via Facebook, email, telephone. I'm always willing to listen to, hear from you all. It goes a long way, so do not make it stop here. You stay motivated all the way, all right? And I mean it. One love. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Joseph. And now the moment that our graduates have all been waiting for, right? No? Maybe? Oh, okay. The awarding of the certificates. A self-disciplined master must never have excuses. No ifs, no buts, no maybes. All about staying committed. The 22 graduates here today have proved themselves to be self-disciplined masters. But first of all, Dr. Joseph has decided to award individuals with the most outstanding performances. First, I now call on Mr. Alfred, the only one to receive a triple seal. Why? Because he took leadership in preparing the groups for the mixology, the bartending lab. So Mr. Alfred Durr, triple seal. Okay. We move to the double seals as the next level. Mr. Greg Laura for being the first to join the group. Mr. Imon Edmond for being the first to order his success recorder. Mr. Richard Christmas for skillful maneuvering during his presentation. Mr. Pearson Labassiere for his outstanding leadership. Mr. Kondwani Mills for his beer presentation. Ms. Kavika Honore for creativity and active participation. Ms. Tamisha Christmas for creativity and active participation. Mr. Abner Webb, the best sales speech, selling salt. And Mr. Kimaya Serafin, this young man, he had, let me tell you, initiative. He went the extra mile. Mr. Serafin. The following persons, you just come and collect your certificate.